Never heard of a killer? I drop bombs like Hiroshima.
Listen, I love curious characters. I love curious people. All right. I love curious, strange, weird people. All right. Anyway, it's not too weird. That song actually went super viral, man. And I don't know what it is about the song. Like, I mean, he's not saying anything important at all. It's just I don't think it's the beat. It's definitely the beat, right? It's got to be the beat. It's got to be the beat. But it's catchy. All right, it's catchy, and it's always those types of songs that. But anyway, I just came up here to say that um, I know we were talking earlier, regarding the alien interview with Jon Stewart, and I went ahead and took the video down because we're going to have Jon Stewart on the show tomorrow, and he's going to come and tell us himself. Now I'll do more reviews, obviously, on Project Camelot. Definitely will be digging all through that rumble. But John's going to come on and we're going to talk about this Victor alien video and his findings, with this investigation that he has been on for several years. And I can't wait. All right. I'm absolutely stoked. And I think it's really it's been long. It's been long overdue, honestly. As far as we've had several interviews here that have done really well. And I'm working on my little interview style. More anything is not talking, right, and letting the person just talk. And that's kind of what I'm going to do with John tomorrow because he is just a wealth of information, and I'm just all ears. So I just want to listen. All right. So, just expect that. I will be, setting things up, getting the thumbnails ready. This will be put out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Google Podcasts, pretty much all the podcast platforms. We will also be streaming it over to Facebook, Twitter, and of course our YouTube platform and our Twitchers. We'll never leave you guys out. But most importantly, you know, before we do this tomorrow, we're going to revisit the alien interview in full. I'm actually going to take I'm gonna take the liberty today to work on. I just want to enhance it for my own self, for my people, right? And I want to zoom in on that portion of the tape, um, because again, and slow things down. That sort of a thing, kind of like what I did with the takeoff video, right? Because there's a lot of things you can see when you do things frame by frame. And I've never done that on that video. But I did recently do it on a couple of videos that were leaked to me. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm wondering, like, why me? Why would, these people, whoever this individual is, why did they email Leak You to make sure that these videos got out? You know? Um, and I'm not complaining, all right? But I know there's a bigger agenda. I know that. And I'm talking about videos like this. This got leaked to me, 2 weeks ago? No question in my mind. I was advised that this was filmed. Well, you'll see it. This was filmed while this being was fixed in the craft. This was filmed at a location.
Is it a YouTube?
And this is what I'm right here. That's not CGI, folks. I hate to break it to you, but you can even see, like I said, aliens must have body odor problems too, because you can even see like the yellow brownish staining underneath that beam's arm, which just, alludes to me probably like sweat and, you can see it blinking. You see this beam's eyelids. There's little things that you see in this video in which I mean, the shadows move with the head movement. The fact that it's reacting to a barking dog, the fact that this being is blinking, the fact that we're looking at the pupils of this being. I've been told this is a tall white. Okay. And that's not the only video that made its way to me. That's what's really crazy. This video made
Shit.
its way to me.
Nick.
And we're talking all three of them in a week. Now, this is a very old video from my understanding. This video was filmed possibly back in the 60s, maybe even earlier. But what I was informed is that this is a very old piece of video footage. And basically, this being was in a room, pacing back and forth, making like these groveling noises. But you can hear the footsteps of the being, okay? It makes, if you think about a hoax, if we were to say, okay, this is a hoax, right? Okay. A lot of the things we typically see in hoax videos, I'm not seeing it. Okay. They never give you a direct shot of these beings. That sort of a thing, right? I'm telling you, I think that these beings are not only cloned, but I tell you, they're using human DNA. And I think they're using the DNA of plants and different animals too. And is it Satan building an army for himself? Is it possible that these beings don't even come from here at all? I mean, don't even come from other planets, but come from right here on this planet? I think that's absolutely a possibility. But I also believe that there's a million other Earths out there with a million different other humanoid types. And it's a very, very interesting video. But this one was very good too. This was the third one, or actually, this was the second one that I got. This is an insectoid being. It's like I get 3 of them in 1 week. It's nuts. There is no sound in this one. But this being has on like this really weird helmet that almost seems like it's attached to its head. And it almost looks like a leather attached helmet or something strange. But its head is shaped very strangely. It keeps opening and closing its mouth. It's very slimy looking. And I've been told that this is a Tarantuloid. And I was advised that this particular being is extremely hostile to human beings. And my understanding is, again, this was filmed by someone inside of a secure location. Apparently, it's kept dark for some reason. I guess for the being's sake or whatever. But very strange, like collared clothing that this being is wearing. The way it's moving its mouth and that's not CGI. I don't think that's CGI at all. I think somebody just secretly filmed it and got it and leaked it out. And I'm so grateful for that. If anyone else has any sort of video or media that they need to get leaked out, hey, if you are the government and you're purposely leaking out, please don't forget about tips at LeakYou.com. If you've had an experience, you've been abducted by a UFO or any sort of alien being, if you have a story, a paranormal story, please come and tell us. No judgment whatsoever. And I want to encourage to a point where damn near weekly, I want to have people up here telling me their stories if I can. There's too many people, all right, telling the same thing, and everybody can't be lying, okay? So, again, this is something, this is a topic that I've covered my whole vlogging career, UFOs, aliens, the paranormal. Even back when I was just on Facebook, even before I even branched out to all of these other platforms that I'm now on. I did Facebook for a couple of years only. And even when I had Blizzog.com back in the day. But that's always been something that, a topic that I've always covered. So that's why I'm so familiar with all the, like the Victor Alien video, all the details behind it, being the fact that Jon Stewart has identified Victor. And apparently Victor did pass away. I really wish Victor would have identified himself before he passed away. Victor's the man who leaked the alien interview video from 97. Okay. But I think we're going to get a lot more information from Jon on that. But yeah, definitely, keep your, hit your bells, your notifications, all that sort of a thing. It's going to be a very good, good conversation. And I'm really looking forward to it. And, I think it'll be very beneficial for all of us. I really do. It's time that this information gets out to the entire world. And at this point, if you're, at a Leak You, I mean, I ain't mainstream, but I'm underground, and we surely help get the word out on a lot of different things. And I hope this will make even more people, come forward. But things are about to get real interesting, guys, real interesting. So anyway, tomorrow night, I'm holding back on telling you all the time right now, but definitely tomorrow night, I will get the video scheduled, get the thumbnail, all that stuff done, and look forward to seeing you all then. Honestly, I don't have any plans to make any more content today. I want to work on some digital art, and frankly, I just kind of want to rest after the day that I had yesterday. I am not feeling it. Yesterday was just such a tough day for me. Oh God. Anyway, I'm gonna go watch a couple of movies, Netflix chill. I've got me some jerk chicken. Yes, I just ate some a couple days ago, but it's so good that I couldn't help myself. I got some more, and about to dig in here on a little Acai Super Bowl here. A shout out to Nectar. I absolutely love their Acai bowls. The almond butter in particular, it's very good. Granola, if you want granola, make sure you always get it on the side, because I'm one of those people, when I get my food, it just kind of sits there for a minute before I eat it. I have to kind of work myself up, but it's very good. But yeah, I wanted just to come up here and let you guys know that. So I will see you all tomorrow. You all have a really great rest of your day. Shout out to the Leak You community. Please join us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Amazon Music.
Please hit the like. Thank you.
The judgment sentence that you are an asshole. The trial is over. Thank you, everybody.
Let's play a game. You have 10 seconds to take all your stuff and get out of my life. 10, 9, 8.
God bless you, motherfucker.
You're really smart.